Well, speaking of all things medical, would you donate your kidney to help out your sick boss? Up next, the woman who did. So why is she out of a job? Down a kidney and now out of a job. Debbie Stevens says she donated a kidney to help her sick boss, Jackie Brucia, get a transplant. But not long after the surgery, Debbie says she was told to take a hike. She was fired. Debbie and her attorney, Leonard Leeds, joining me right now. We did call the Atlantic Automotive Group, the company, not commenting. Good to have both of you
Thank you.
with us. This is bizarre, Debbie, because I guess I wonder, your boss, the one to whom you gave the kidney, did she have any role in letting you go?
She's part of the automotive group, so I believe that all of them were responsible in some way. I went back
But she didn't directly.
No, but I was transferred against my wishes to another location. I would have been I loved my job. I did not want to leave there, and I was devastated when they transferred me. So, when I got to the new location, it wasn't like anyone called to check up on me and say, is everything working out okay there? And the reason that they transferred me was they said the situation was too personal. Even though I wanted to keep it private. I never wanted anyone there to know that I did this.
And they say too personal, that
my
relationship you'd be beyond reproach, in other words.
I suppose,
Leonard, what do you make of that?
Well, we filed a complaint with the State Division of Human Rights, and we cross-filed with EEOC. We're alleging disability discrimination and also retaliation.
Retaliation for what?
We're complaining that when Debbie advised them that she was being harassed, she went to the Human Rights Department, that they did nothing, and ultimately she was terminated.
When you say you were harassed, by the way, what was going on?
Oh, it was just a very ugly situation, just torment.
Torment over what? Over the kidney?
No,
or torment over just
generally speaking. I mean, I can't imagine where it came from. In my wildest imagination, I cannot come up with that.
Well, did they think that you were teacher's pet kind of deal?
Well, she kept stressing to me that I wasn't going to get special treatment, although I was not looking for special treatment.
Why did you do it?
It's just part of who I am.
So she was hurting, she needed a kidney.
Right.
And you volunteered. At the time, were you close to her? Did you know her very well?
She was my boss. She was my boss. But I would do it for a lot of people,
Really?
Yeah, it's just part of who I am. I did not expect it to turn to this.
When's the last time you talked to her?
Right the day I left the auto mall and got, before my transfer to the new place.
And what did she say at the time?
She actually asked me for my new address so that she could write to me, send me something. And I just smiled, said, sure. I put my coat on, my sunglasses, walked out the back door, and that was it.
Leonard, I'm no lawyer, but I could see a little bit where the company would come from, because that's a kind of a touchy situation. Her direct superior obviously would never, castigate her or rip her a new one or punish her because of that situation. So maybe it was better to move her.
But why terminate her? She's without a job. She's without...
Well, were others laid off?
Not that I'm aware
Just
of.
you.
No.
She has no medical coverage now. She's seeing a therapist. She's seeing a doctor. She's on medication.
No, I understand. Believe me, getting laid off for any reason is never good. But were there any issues that were brought up about the quality of your work or the lack thereof?
No, there were not. And I have to say that she just went over and above the normal tough boss scenario. It was just unnecessary.
So you think she went overcompensated for what would appear to be owing you?
Well, I never asked for anything. So what did she possibly owe me? She owed me not a thing. This was a work relationship. She was my boss.
So maybe this was a work relationship.
I was her
regardless
assistant.
what you personally did, you didn't measure up.
Well, if that's how you want to say it. I don't agree with that. I think that I worked hard. I thought that I got the position that I had based on merit, on hard work, and doing a good job. And maybe I was mistaken by that. I don't know.
Did you ever think when you gave the kidney, incredible act, by the way, it's amazing, well, at least my job's a little safer here. I'm doing something that she can't forget.
No.
Leonard, should there be a quid pro quo?
Well, I think at this point we want a jury to hear the facts. We're going to go before a federal court jury. Debbie's going to tell her story, and they're going to make a determination if she's entitled to money damages. We think she is.
What made you take on the case?
Well, it was unique. We had been speaking with Debbie over a period of weeks and months, and we thought that we could work it out, that she could continue to work there because she loved her job. But when she complained, when we sent a letter to the company and we said, look, it's just not right what you're doing to her, to our surprise, they terminated her.
But even after the termination, Debbie, did this woman call you? She has your kidney, by the way.
Well,
Did you ever say, like, gee, you know, I didn't have anything to do with this. I feel bad.
she actually doesn't have my kidney specific. We were part of the National Kidney Registry, in which you have to give away a good kidney in order to get.
So you don't know for sure whether she has your kidney.
No, I know that she doesn't. My kidney went to St. Louis, Missouri. Hers came from San Francisco.
Oh, so she could say, well, I don't have your kidney anyway.
Well,
No, but she got a
couldn't
kidney
have gotten.
because
Understood.
of the bank.
She couldn't have gotten that kidney unless she had a good one to give away, which was mine. I did that for
Any
her.
regrets?
No, I don't regret it.
Yeah.
I know that I helped not only her but and other people to have their life back. So
There were actually 14 people that received kidneys as a result of this. There's, a chain in the bank. So it impacted many lives.
Incredible. Guys, thank you both very much.
thank
Thank you.
you.
We'll have more to this.